Welcome everyone to a new video. Hope everyone is doing well. In this video, we will find out which players are worth claiming in the anniversary event. I will consider their shard cost and their performance in the game, and rank them on the following tier list. Must claim, great to have, decent choice, overpriced, and fodders. This is just my personal opinion and recommendation, but feel free to claim the players you like, as I recommend it based on meta perspective. I will only include players that are 111 overall and above, as any overall below is just not worth claiming. If you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and share it to your friends. Now let's get into today's video. Now let's go through each of them one by one. Now, let's rank Week 1 players first. Here are all the available players to claim. First, Jude Bellingham. His stats are okay. He has high work rate, can play center mid as well. For 1250 shards, I will put him as a decent choice. Next, Ronaldinho. Fantastic dribbler, few good traits and has high-low work rate. He can play as a CAM as well. For 1500 shards, I will put him as a decent choice, though he is more on the expensive side. Lots of people have great reviews on him. Next, Lucio, one of the best center back in game. Great defending stats, no secondary positions. For 1500 shards, I will say he is great to have if you can afford him. Next, Vieira, one of the best box-to-box midfielder. Well-balanced stats, can play as CDM as well. For 1250 shards, I would say he is great to have. Next, Toni Kroos, the pass magician. Passing and playmaking traits. Can play as CDM just like Vieira. For 1000 shards, he is a must-have. One of the best bargains in this event. Next, Theo Hernandez. His pace pretty good, but he will hard to track back when your team lost possession. He can play as left mid, and for 1200 shards, I feel like he is overpriced. Next, Petit. Pretty good stats overall. He can also play as left back, and he is the reason why I rate Theo Hernandez as overpriced, as he only cost 800 shards. I think he is a decent choice if you're looking to improve your left back. Next, Charbon Kouin. I still rate him pretty highly. His Ragnarok card was amazing. Unfortunately, no special traits. He can play as right mid. For 1000 shards, I feel like he is also a decent choice. Next, Musiala. He has great dribbling stats. Don't think he is anything special. No secondary position either. For 800 shards, I actually think he is a fodder. Next, Alisson. He is fairly tall at 1.93 m. Has long thrower special trait, which is nice. For 1000 shards, I feel like he is a bit overpriced. The rest of the 111 overall players, for me they are all fodders, or there are better options than them. This is the tier list for Week 1. Now, moving on to Week 2. This week, there are two 111 overall that offers good value. First is Milinkovic-Savic. He is super tall at 2.02 m, and also has long throw special trait. He only costs 300 shards, which is a must claim if you need to upgrade your current goalkeeper. Another player is Yildiz. He has 5-star weak foot, great pace and dribbling, no special trait. He only costs 450 shards. For me, he is a decent choice if you don't have a good left winger. The rest of the 111 overall players are fodders. Now, let's start with Maradona. He is smooth on the ball, stats are decent, only has playmaker trait. He can play at right wing as well. For 1500 shards, I feel like he is overpriced. Next, Thuram. Great defending stats. However, he is a bit short. He can play as center back. For 1250 shards, he is a must claim if you need a top right back. Next, Ibrahimovic. Quite tall, so will be good to hold the ball at attack. But personally, I don't like tall strikers, and he can't play any other positions, unless you are his fan, or or you like his playstyle, for 1250 shards, he is a fodder for me, as the next player is a better choice.
Marco van Basten.
Good pace and shooting stats. He has 5-star weak foot. He is more versatile in VSA, head-to-head and manager mode. For 1250 shards, he is a must-claim. Next,
Samuel Eto'o.
one of the fastest player in game. He can play as striker too, but he cost 1500 shards. I feel like he is a bit overpriced. Next, Kevin De Bruyne. He still has pretty good stats, though he doesn't have secondary position. If you want a cheaper version of Toni Kroos, I would say De Bruyne is a great to have for 800 shards. Next, Socrates. Like De Bruyne, he also has pretty good stats. He can play as cam as well. For 1000 shards, I would also say he is great to have. Next, Viktor Gyökeres. He has 5-star weak foot, though he can play as left wing. His pace isn't that great. For 800 shards, I think he is a decent choice. Next, Luis Diaz. He has insane pace and great dribbling. He can play as right wing too. For 800 shards, I think he is also a decent choice. Last player for this week, Carlos Puyol. He is pretty short for a center back, but he can play as right back. He only costs 650 shards. He is great to have if you want a cheap right back. So after week 2, here are the tier list. Now moving on to week 3. This week I feel like all the 111 and 112 overall players are not worth to claim. You have Trent Alexander-Arnold, who is more like at right mid.
Luka Modric.
Who I feel like De Bruyne is better than him.
Mickey van de Ven.
Quite tall but nothing else special.
Roberto Pires.
People just use the Nedved from Ballon d'Or exchange. Frimpong. He has insane pace, but overall I think Puyol is still better than him as a right back, and is cheaper too. Let's look at the 113 overall players for this week. Starting off with Rodri. He is always a good CDM card in game. Quite tall and has playmaking traits. For 1000 shards, I think he is great to have if you want a solid CDM. Next two is the speed demon, Henry and Mbappe. Both have the highest pace in the game right now. Both have same shooting, with Mbappe better at dribbling, but Henry has a few more traits. Both of them cost 1500 shards each, which I think is reasonable. It's great to have them on your team if you can afford them. Lastly, Stum. His previous card is great. Good height for a center back and physical too. For 1000 shards, I will say he is must claim if you need a new center back. So this is the tier list after week 3. Finally, let's look at players from week 4. Again, for the 111 and 112 overall players, they are all fodders. It's just lots of Manchester United and Arsenal players. Now, let's check out the 113 overall players. Starting with a highly anticipated card, Thibaut Courtois. He is finally here. Great goalkeeping stats, and has long throw special trait. Regardless of his shards, this is a must-claim card if you need a top goalkeeper. Next, Alexander Isak. Though he is not performing well in real life, he is still a great card in the game. He has 5-star weak foot as well. For 1250 shards, I will say he is a great option to have. Next, Gilberto Silva. Another great CDM. His Ragnarok card is pretty good. For 1000 shards, I think he is a must-have if you need a top CDM player. Lastly, Ashley Cole. I've heard mixed reviews about him, though he has some pretty good defensive stats. For 1250 shards, I think he is a decent option to use as a left back. So this is the final tier list. Let me know if you will make any changes down in the comments below. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.